Hi, my name is Gabriela from Tulip Art Designs, and on this channel we are getting creative. I'm giving you watercolor sketching ideas, tips and tricks how to spend your free time doing something joyful, something fun, something even relaxing. Now we're doing the 100 watercolor sketches in 2025. It's a creative challenge I started and I was so happy that everyone had interest. So now we are doing it together. So I usually start with a pencil sketch, and if you need the outlines, you can find them on my Patreon page. I will link it below. Now I will ink my illustration and then I will add some watercolor. Everything about the supplies I'm using, you can find it below in case you want the same supplies. Now, I really like a very sketchy style lines. I will start with a wing. I will make a circle for one part of the body, and then the other half here. And when I am making my lines in such a sketchy style, it really helps me let perfection go and not focus on the smooth lines. And this makes my sketch more natural, and definitely I enjoy it more because it's all about not trying to make it realistic here, okay? It's in our sketchbook, and we just need quick 15 minutes for ourselves, and we really focus on not thinking of the end result. So I'm just sketching simple lines. I'm sketching the legs. Of course, all of these sketches that we are doing, I had a reference photos to create them. And if you need more and you want to learn how to do it yourself, just let me know and I will tell you how I can be helpful on teaching you all the things. But for now, let's just keep inking our bee. Okay, I will sketch this nice dashed line to make it just a playful illustration. And the next step will be to erase the pencil lines. What's the point with this is once we add watercolor on top of it, we can't erase the lines. So if you don't want to have pencil lines, then you definitely have to erase them now. Now I want to make something more interesting. Of course, you can just color the bee. Let me just make some black parts, something like this. Just a really sketchy. Okay. I will use a masking marker to cover my wings. You can use masking fluid if you want. I just find it quite simple this way. This masking marker, I could probably add it to my travel sketching set. It's easy to use and and it's a very small, so it's definitely nice to have it with me on the way. So I will cover my wings. If there are some white spots, I will just leave it. So we are going to use just yellow in a minute, but I want to make something fun. Again, we are going to make a small mess, but it's fine. We want to explore more techniques through the whole challenge, right? So it's gonna be fine. Before we add watercolor on top of it, we need to make sure that the masking fluid is completely dry. So I will use my heat gun to speed up the process. Okay, it looks like this is dry. Now what I want to do is just to throw in some water. Then I will splash with my hand like this. I can turn it to the sides. I need my towel. So I told you we will make a mess, right? I am removing all the excess water. I am cleaning my desk. It's definitely a mess. But the thing is that now I will take some yellow. Let me take my palette here. I will take some yellow. Use the yellow you love the most. And I will start throwing in yellow where I have these wet parts. So this means that the paint will go only where we have wet surface. And I am tapping with my brush, adding paint. The only thing I am trying to do is just having fun. So I try to see where I have wet paper. So when I look from the side, I can see the glossy paper. I will remove my palette from here. So I can turn my page to let this paint move around, so you could see what I am doing. So just adding extra paint. Also here I have some water. And when you turn your sketchbook, you can just see where you have water, so you can move the sketchbook there like this. I have some drops here, so I will just touch these drops with some paint to make sure that I have paint also in the small drops here, like this. It's kind of nice. Then I can add more concentrated paint and let it bleed. I want more paint just for these small drops here, like this. Okay. Something like this. So I will wash my brush and I will let this dry before I continue with the next step. Okay, now that this is dry, I want to remove the masking fluid. There are usually some erasers for this. I will just use my finger. I hope I will not destroy my paper, although this sketchbook is quite good, so I think it's going okay. So this masking fluid was covering our page, so now when we take it off, we actually have the white page underneath, again clean, and we can paint our wings. So the thing with using a masking fluid or masking marker is that you can just get messy around it and you will still have your white paper for the elements you just want. Now what I want to do is I will use some Payne's Gray, very transparent Payne's Gray, for my wings. Just like this. Maybe this is even darker, so I will lift some of this paint. I want a darker color. I don't have black on my palette, so I am usually mixing burnt umber with Payne's Gray to have a nice and dark, almost black color. So I am sketching my bee with some extra watercolor, trying to follow my ink lines. Okay, and then I will just add a little bit of this darker color here inside the wings. They're still wet, so my colors here, they are bleeding and here they are not, but I'm totally fine with this. Okay, that's it. That was it for today. I hope you liked it and I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you definitely learned something. Thank you very much for watching it and joining me for this wonderful illustration today. If you need the outline templates, check out my Patreon. I will link it below, and consider subscribing for my channel so you will not miss any of the coming videos. Thank you very much again for being here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!